on NBA 2K TV. We're inside the bubble with Washington Mystics and 2K fan Ariel Powers. Plus, we're talking 2K21 with Mike Wang and Agent Zero. We check in with community members, and we
A soaring CN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario, along with the rest of beautiful downtown Toronto, our setting today. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sideline. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Look at Toronto. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And for the Raptors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them. And they have Toronto, a diverse city with global engagement. Kevin?
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, D.A. Doris, you look at these two teams, both with strong rebounding numbers.
Kevin, we are talking about two teams who play a physical, aggressive style. There is no back down on either side. I would anticipate a rugged interior game that might lead to a little bit of chippiness right up your alley, Kevin.
Oh, don't we love these kind of games? I mean, these are a blast to call.
No doubt.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the three, the small forward. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Ibaka in at the five. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto has possession. Here's Siakam. Davis with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Siakam. And it's in there. And here is Green. They get a hand on it. Outside, Davis. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
Now here's VanVleet. Green with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. Caldwell Pope with it. Here's Davis off on the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Dishes it to Davis. Stolen by VanVleet. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Lowry passes to Siakam. Count that one.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green bounce pass. Fires from the wing. And James with the basket on the assist by Green.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Lowry. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Siakam. That shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee. James finds Davis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Green, no luck. Raptors with the lead. Siakam looking around. Lowry. McGee with the block. Caldwell Pope for three. Rebound by the Raptors. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance here to check out Kyle Lowry. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. 7th in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Siakam, good.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam. Drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And James with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And that's now 10 points for LeBron.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
James against Lowry. Passes it to Anunoby. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Outside, Davis. He kicks to LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 12 points in the game.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Siakam outside. Five on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Anunoby. No good on the 3. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Davis dishes to James. Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Davis kicks to James. Over Siakam. And too long on the shot. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. The feed to James. And the dunk by James.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now here is Lowry. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Siakam, good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Green bounce pass. And James gets it to go. James has got 18 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lowry passes to Siakam. From downtown, drills it from outside. He's got 11.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots from 12. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And truth is, I like what the defense does there, but KCP with the high release, undeterred.
Now Lowry. Siakam passes to Ibaka. James outside. And no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's LeBron. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Now the pass to Van Vliet. He nails it, and we're tied up. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Knocked loose. Floats it up for Davis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Kyle Lowry 3rd.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position, and that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with, because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows. Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Toronto calls timeout. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
Pure heart, then they turn to him. Mama, all that you know is traumatized, freedom jeopardized. He just wanna win. What's a smile when you ain't trying to grow in? 5 years later, all that is just a flashback. Digital glass, he's the one with Now be a good boy.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. Smith comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Waiters, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. Now here's Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Waiters finds Smith, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Isn't it interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way, they change their bodies over the course of their careers.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. That's good from J.R. Smith.
And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94, the fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
J.R. Smith hits them both. Here's Powell. To the paint. Here's Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And I'll tell you what, Hollis Jefferson doesn't mind showing out a little bit. What a sensational leaper.
Now here's Waiters. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Howard, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Good on the triple. Smith's got 5 now.
Oh, JR has no problem drilling a shot from that kind of range.
Raptors trail by 5. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Right side Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
and you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Now, here is Morris. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Boucher, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Waiters kicks to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Morris dishes to Waiters. And Gasol sends it back.
Just great timing and great awareness from Marc Gasol. This guy is a relentless shot blocker.
The score now all even. Boucher's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Waiters outside. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On target from 13 feet. And the Lakers lead by 2.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here is Davis. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Shoots from the elbow. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Hollis Jefferson's got it all tied up now for Toronto. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complementary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then there's Dion Waiters, and it's Caruso in at the point. Toronto trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Here's Powell, following the bucket by the Lakers. Gasol, that's a two-pointer. No good off the front iron. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Smith. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Pass to Powell. Excellent D there from Waiters. Lakers leading by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Morris kicks to Waiters. Offline with his 3. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Rockets. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his first points in this one.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Waiters outside. Powell pulls it in. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Wow, solid decision-making from Rondé Hollis Jefferson. How about his ability to knife into the teeth of the defense? Tremendous speed.
Now here's Waiters. And Gasol sends it back. Powell against Kuzma. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
For Toronto, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. You can see it, Doris, with some of these good teams trying to build momentum as we get closer to the postseason.
You seem to know and understand which teams are good on both sides of the basketball. Are they top 5 efficiency, offense and defense? And as you know, Kevin, if there's a player with a hot hand, that can really make a difference in round 1.
Absolutely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
James checked in for Alex Caruso. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. Passes it to Powell. He feeds it to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Over Morris. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The pass to Morris. Shoots a fader. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Powell. Excellent D there from Waiters.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
That one, no good. Raptors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. Back to Powell. Pass to Boucher. Over Waiters. Boucher's shot is off. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Waiters. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for J.R. Smith. Free throw, good. Waiters. Toronto trailing. Siakam left side. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
So we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense. Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good. Siakam. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Doris defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt at 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA.
And it's Davis missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And Kyle Lowry, good for three. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors.
Well, a trifecta from Kyle Lowry. This guy gets great lift on his jump shot.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here is Lowry. He has 5. Launches a 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Green with the ball. Covered by Van Vliet. James kicks to Green. Lakers working the ball around now. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. To the inside. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
Outside, Green. Pass to Howard. Outside, Davis. Kicks it to James. Fires from the line. A second chance effort, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And that one falls for Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
That free throw missing. Doris, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. as a player, coach, and now broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Toronto calls timeout. Get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And for the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
I don't know of anyone who thought the road to the championship would travel through their building this season, but that just may be the case.
And here is LeBron following Kyle Lowry's three. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. It's Davis on the wing. And the wide open shot from Green. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Green. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Green dishes to James. Inside, Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got 5.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that 6th sense. Wow, what a pass.
Here's Siakam. No good that time. Good D by Howard. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Lowry against LeBron. Back to Green. Shoots the 3. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. But as you said, Doris, the presence is still there.
No doubt, Kevin. And this team doesn't need Dwight to put up 20 points. That's not what he's here for. They need rim protection, and they need him to rebound at a high level.
Now, here's Lowry. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Well, the 24th pick back in the 2006 NBA draft. Who knew Kyle Lowry would develop into a perennial all-star? What an impressive career.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Lowry.
I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
That one misses. And Kyle Lowry, Doris, never shy about contact.
You're right, Kevin. Never shy on either end, offensively or defensively. Kyle Lowry will get into you. He is the tone setter with his physicality and his effort level.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
There's Siakam following the basket by Anthony Davis. Count it. 16 points for Siakam.
Pascal Siakam, the efficiency, the willingness to go ahead and pile up some points. Nicely done here.
And they double up James. Passes to Caruso. The pass to James. Lock at 6. Beyond the arc. Caruso, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. The Lakers also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star. And guys, he's not done growing yet.
Now, here's Howard. Pass to Caruso. He dishes it to Davis. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Some changes for Toronto. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Powell in for Fred VanVleet. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Lowry kicks to Powell. There's the triple. Kuzma pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry has the open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Lakers trail. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And he lays it straight in. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
But they recover it. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They did some good things, but the defense could have been much better. They allowed too many open looks, allowed the other team to make over half the shots. Some of that is not getting enough pressure on the ball, not really contesting at the rim. They look good, but not good enough.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Boy, LeBron James is making that. Wow, good luck. Because when he's dialed in and shooting the ball, there's no defense that can deal with him.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Siakam.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. There's the 3.
Listen, still one of the elite defenders in the game, and certainly one of the most versatile. LeBron James doing defensive work.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body
second to none.
Take a break.
Alongside
Take a
his
break.
prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And he makes the first.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Siakam. Davis with the block.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Tipped away. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. McGee with the block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And James drills them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Lowry. He's got 9. Looking to end the run. And James pulls it down.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And the Raptors call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring leaders since the All-Star break. LeBron James, second.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Lowry against James. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Lowry looking around. Ibaka outside. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Davis gets it to go.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 11. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule. But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
LeBron is doubled. Down low, here's McGee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Raptors trail by 16. Van Vliet with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no luck.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Lowry. Left side of Ibaka. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And they double up James. McGee finds Caldwell Pope. Right side Green. Back to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. And again, Toronto no luck. Lakers leading by 19. Green passes to McGee. The dish now to James. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Lowry, good.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And the Lakers with some changes. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Danny Green. Now here's LeBron. He's got 25. Of course, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Free throw good, LeBron. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for LeBron. Raptors trail by 20. Up top, Powell, covered by Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All right, a chance to look at stats for LeBron James. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. He's around 30 points per clip, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Waiters. He has 5. Pass to LeBron. Over Davis. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 11 in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Powell. Good work defensively by Morris.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Shots good by Waiters.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Right side Gasol. Over Morris, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Well, the activity of Marc Gasol gets the defense to react and an opportunity to make some free throws.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, as well-rounded as Marc Gasol is on the offensive end of the floor, can we remember that this was the Defensive Player of the Year back in 2003? What a tremendous all-around talent.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Waiters passes to Smith. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Davis. The pass to Powell. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. But they'll get another chance. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Powell's got 5 now.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Smith dishes to Waiters. Pass to Kuzma. Smith outside. Ripped away. Fast break Toronto. Floats one. He can't get that one to fall. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Waiters passes to Smith. Powell with the steal. Fast break Toronto for the finish, and the dunk by Powell.
This to me is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Lakers leading by 15. Now Smith. He's got 5. Waiters outside. Out to the right wing. The shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Powell. He's got 7. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Some of that is about the chemistry that Rondé Hollis-Jefferson has with his teammates, right? It's infectious when you share the basketball.
Now here's Waiters. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to Waiters. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Davis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Powell against Kuzma. The shot by Powell, no good. Lakers leading by 13. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Now, here is Smith. He has 5. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. To the paint, here's Caruso. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Raptors shooting 43% for the game. To the inside. Smith outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, guys, I'm not sure Smith gets enough credit for how well he uses his body inside. Earned his trip to the free throw line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Smith hits them both. Raptors trail by 15. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Siakam, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
.46 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith against Powell. Shot clock at 6. Howard with the steal. It's Kuzma penetrating. Tries again. Good D by Siakam.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead. Passes it to Kuzma. Good D by Siakam.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Smith missing. Raptors trail by 12. Siakam outside. And that one is good. Siakam's got 26 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Waiters surveying the D. That shot off. Good work defensively by Gasol.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
That free throw, no good. And the Raptors with some changes. Anunoby, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet comes in for Norman Powell. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Davis. The Lakers also with a sub. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And the second free throw, good. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Waiters outside. There's the pass to Davis. Over Lowry. And it's Davis missing. Raptors trail by 9. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Howard. Here's Kuzma. But he gets it back. Waiters for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. Lowry against Waiters. Outside Gasol. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. And Waiters, here we go. That one goes in.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Raptors trail by 14. Outside Lowry. Pass to VanVleet. That one a little long. The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Waiters kicks to Smith. Back to Waiters. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Howard. Good on the shot.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
VanVleet with it. He's against Smith. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. And then for the Lakers. Green comes in for Smith. And James subbed in for Waiters. That one is no good. Raptors trail by 17. Out to the right wing. Shot to stop the run. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Green bounce pass. Davis dishes to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history. Vince Carter probably #1. DeMar DeRozan would be on that list. But boy, Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012.
That one is off. And the Raptors and Lowry both grew together, Doris, wouldn't you say?
A marriage made in heaven. Kyle Lowry has always played with a huge chip on his shoulder. He still carries that edge, but that maturity and leadership turned into a championship in Toronto. Doesn't get better than that.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Kyle Kuzma. Now here's James. And here's McGee. Six on the shot clock. Knocked away. Now running. There comes Lowry pushing the ball up. It's good.
You get the sense Kyle Lowry's eyes open wide. If he's in the open floor and gets up court, look out.
The drive by LeBron. And the shot goes in. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
James against Lowry. The Lakers with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here is Ibaka. Pass to Anunoby. Four on the clock. Back to Ibaka. Over Caldwell-Pope.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here is Lowry. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Davis puts it in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Raptors shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Lowry against LeBron. Ibaka looking for an opening. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. Los Angeles leading by 20. LeBron with it. He dishes it to Davis. Over Siakam. Goes back up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes to Van Vliet. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
The Lakers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. And the pass to Davis. The fader. That doesn't go either for Davis. The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by James. No good from outside.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Kept alive. Davis. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors, trailing by 19. Van Vliet finds Lowry. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. High post to Ibaka. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's McGee. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
1 shot.
Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
So he gets them both. Now, here's Lowry. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
I even got my very own initials inscribed in my sheets. Subtle reminders are key. Jeez. Spoiler alert, the second act is tragic. And everyone that wants the worst for me is asking what happens. Yeah. So many times I started walking backwards. Like Charlemagne, I see the light and see the darkest patches. Bury me and I'll be born again. I walk in godly form amongst the mortal men. I got some real across the border fence. And made a note of the mistakes we can't afford again. Like I said, can of worms and I'm the early bird. Wanna hang, but I'm too busy doing dirty work. Hit them back and say we'll link up on the 33rd. When I say that it ain't Church of Pentecost, Holy Spirit Synagogue. I don't know who's protecting me, but we hit it.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team, going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Siakam, good.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Lakers leading by 19. LeBron outside. Davis in the corner from deep. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
There is so much responsibility on LeBron's shoulders. He has to keep that offense flowing, and he's got such a great grasp of their system.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. Plenty of space. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Siakam against Davis. Siakam, good.
Well, an aggressive Pascal Siakam is a dangerous Pascal Siakam. Nicely done.
Green up on top. Covered by Van Vliet. Green, the pass to James. And they double up James. Outside, Davis. Pass to McGee. Clock at 6. Lowry against LeBron. They get the rebound. Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 5th personal foul.
Doris, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports, worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator. And I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines. And that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for LeBron. And both free throws good for Davis. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here is Cook, following the basket by Stanley Johnson. Smith outside. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside and taken away by Johnson. Here's McCall. With the teardrop, rebounded by Dudley. Now Davis. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch, you know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Everybody wanna break, they don't wanna pay the cost. Y'all cook, no need for prep, they just want mentions. I got the check, no need for wallet, don't pay. Check the way from Compton, sell it. It ain't about me.